Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's quiz. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful week, even if it is a bit chilly. So, I've got my cup of tea tonight. Normally, I have a glass of squash or something, but today definitely felt like a tea day. It's freezing. But yes, I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a lovely fortnight since the last quiz. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that now. Now that I've changed it to fortnight, though, it'll be a lovely fortnight rather than a lovely week. But yes, I hope you've all had a wonderful fortnight and are looking forward to tonight's quiz. So format is the same as always. We'll be making a start about 8:05. I was going live a few minutes before to give people time to join. So in the meantime, use this time to go grab yourself a drink, get yourself nice and settled, and have a look at the picture round. So you can find the link to the picture round in the video description or over on the Facebook page. This week they're all car logos with the words removed. A lot of them have the name of the brand in the logo, so that has been removed. You just have to work out what brands each of them are. So simple in concept, maybe not quite as simple in execution. We shall see. Hello, everyone who has commented so far. Hi, Coralie. Yeah, say happy Blue Monday. It's a bit of a contradiction there, but yes, obviously today is Blue Monday, so it's supposedly the saddest day of the year. Hopefully this will brighten things up a bit, as you've said. But yes, and with it being Blue Monday, if anyone does want to talk about anything, my inbox is always open. I'm going to put that out there because yeah, it's a very weird time at the moment. So yeah, Reggie says he's very excited for the quiz. I am very glad to hear it. Hi, Mum. Can't be the saddest day of the year for seeing your beautiful face. Oh, that's lovely. So thank you. Yeah, I hope that the quiz will brighten it up. As always. But yeah. Well, yeah, we'll be starting the quiz properly in about 7 or 8 minutes, just to give everyone some time to join. So as I've said, use this time to have a look at the picture round if you use this time to have a look at the picture round, as well as getting yourself nice and settled, go grab yourself a drink, etc. Evening, Andrew. Hope you're well, hope you've had a lovely fortnight. Can't believe we're already more than halfway through January though. This year it's a weird one. The year's flown by, but it also feels like it's been 2021 forever already. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of messages. My wrist is buzzing a lot, so I'm going to take it off because it's a little bit distracting when the quiz is going on. Hi, Paul, and the rest of the Silver Surfers. I hope you guys are all well. Oh, hi, Kat. Oh, it's lovely to have you back. Hope you guys have been well. In the however long it is since I've spoken to you. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this evening's quiz. Remember, yeah. As I say, we'll be starting the quiz properly in about 5 minutes. Just giving people time to join. Giving everyone some time to join. As usual. Hi Ryan, hi Prem, hi Chris, hi Yvonne. All of you joining at once. I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a lovely fortnight and are looking forward to this evening's quiz. Oh, Kat, feels like 10 years. Oh gosh, I know, it just felt like a while. When was the last time you did manage to get on? It's, as I say, it's nice to have you back. It's nice to have so much interaction as well. Sometimes I get loads and sometimes I get barely any. It's always nice to have all this interaction. It makes me feel like there's people there. Because at the moment, I'm just staring at my computer screen. If no one's commenting, I have no idea that people are watching. So it's nice to have all these comments. Coralie, yes, I have posted the picture around. There should be a link in the video description. It's also on the Facebook page in the links that I've put up. It should be. Let me double check just in case something has gone wrong with it. Yeah, Coralie, it looks like the picture around it is up. So yeah, I'll have a look and see if it's in the video, if I can see the video description from here. Never had to look for the video description when edit. Yeah, it's in the video description as well, Coralie. But oh. But yes, for anyone who has just joined, hello and welcome. So we'll be starting the quiz about 8:05, so in just a couple more minutes now. I just always like to go live a little bit before I'm starting the quiz to give everyone some time to join. I hope you're all well. Looking forward to tonight's quiz. If you haven't already had a look at the picture round, the link to that is down in the video description. It's also over on the Facebook page in the event. I think I've also shared it on my personal Facebook. It's all over the place. So if you just have a look there, you should be able to find it. Coralie, let me know if you're still having problems and I can message you the link. Yeah, otherwise we'll be starting in just a couple of minutes. There we go. Oh, I always feel weird not talking. Like obviously before the quiz has started. It feels like it's getting bored. But I never quite know what to say. I always feel like I end up rambling and saying the same thing over and over again. And I feel like I say this over and over again as well. But there we go. I'm glad to hear it, Coralie. Yes, we'll be starting about a minute or so now. So not too long. Not too long to wait. As I say, just giving any latecomers some time to join. Gosh, doing this has made me realise that I really need to repaint my nails. Loads of the polish has come off. Right. My brain's just got the countdown theme music stuck in it. Really don't know why, so I apologise if I just randomly start like humming, coming partway through. But according to my clock, it is now ticked over to 8:05, which means it's time to start the quiz. So hello and welcome everyone. I hope you're all safe and well, and I'm looking forward to this evening's quiz. So the format of the quiz is the same as always. So we'll have 5 rounds in total plus your picture round. So the way we'll do it, we'll do the first 3 rounds and then have a short break. mark those rounds. Then do the last 2 rounds. Again, have a short break, mark those and mark the picture round. The round themes this week, we've got general knowledge as always to start. We've then got a sport and leisure round. We've then got a music round, which is all about lyrics to TV show theme songs. We've then got a geography round, quick fire round all about capital cities, and then finally a connection round, plus your picture round, which is all car brands. So a nice mix there, I think. So before we start, just a quick note of the rules. These are the same as always, but just in case anyone's new or wants a refresher, not too strict with the rules, and they're the same as pretty much any other pub quiz. Rule number 1 is obviously try not to look up the answers. It's all about what you know. That's the whole point of doing a quiz, is to test what you know, not what you're able to look up. The second rule is a bit more specialised for the online format, is please don't post your answers in the comments. Write them down on a bit of paper or on a Word document or something, but not in the comments, because obviously if you're putting them in the comments, it then spoils it. Everyone else can then see the answers, so it ruins it a little bit. The third rule is kind of more of a disclaimer, really, in that I am human. I've been known to make mistakes on occasion. Obviously, try not to, but it does happen sometimes. But if it does happen, let me know politely. Please don't shout at me. The caveat to being human, I have emotions as well. So if you're shouting at me, it upsets me. So yeah, so just let me know. Let me know politely if I get anything wrong. Use your own discretion when you're marking, but ultimately Quizmaster's word is final. And final rule is just have fun. It's not meant to be taken too seriously. So a bit of friendly competition is quite fun, but there's no prizes unless you organise the prizes yourselves. So yeah, just have fun with it. So with that, I think we're ready to go. Hi, Declan. Yeah, with that, I think we are ready to go. So if you're ready, then drop me a comment and let me know, and we will make a start. Perfect. Okay, so starting off with your general knowledge round, question 1. In Harry Potter, what is the name of the Weasleys' house? So in Harry Potter, what is the name of the Weasleys' house? Question 2, who has been the first Minister of Wales since December 2018? So who has been the first Minister of Wales since December 2018? Question 3, how many minutes are there in a game of rugby league? So how many minutes are there in a game of rugby league? Question 4, which character was played by Anne Hathaway in the film adaptation of Les Miserables? So which character was played by Anne Hathaway in the film adaptation of Les Miserables, or Les Mis? Question number 5. Which fruit has the scientific name Mangifera indica? So, which fruit has the scientific name Mangifera indica? I'll spell that. So it's Mangifera Mangifera indica. I may be pronouncing that completely wrong. I've got to put that out there. That was why I've spelt it for you as well. Question 6. For how many years was Boris Johnson the Mayor of London? So, for how many years was Boris Johnson the Mayor of London? Question 7. Who is the current manager of the England football team? So, who is the current manager of the England football team? That's the England men's football team, I should say. Question 8. If all of the states in the United States of America were placed in alphabetical order, which would come first? So, if all of the states in the United States of America were placed in alphabetical order, which one would come first? Question number 9. What is the closest star to Earth? So, what is the closest star to Earth? Finally, question 10. In which year did Margaret Thatcher die? So, in which year did Margaret Thatcher die? Okay, so with that, we are at the end of round 1. If you need any questions repeating, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll give you a couple of moments to just think about your answers. Okay, no one's asked for any repeats, so I'm going to move on to round 2 now. So if you do want any repeats from round 1 now, I'll do them in the break after round 3. Round 2 is all about sport and leisure. So be a mixture of sports, games, board games, that kind of thing. So question 1, what is Petanque better known as? So what is Petanque better known as? So it's spelt Petanque. So Petanque, it's French. And I've just realised you're making the link with your name. Me being a little bit silly. Yes. Question 2, which chess piece always remains on the same colour square? So, which chess piece always remains on the same colour square? Question 3, how many players are there in a netball team? So, how many players are there in a netball team? Question 4, in pool, what colour is the 8th ball? So, in pool, what colour is the 8th ball? Question 5, in which athletics event might you use a Fosbury flop? Pardon me. So, in which athletics event might you use a Fosbury flop? Question 6, in Scrabble, what is the value of the letter F? So, in Scrabble, what is the value of the letter F? That's F for Foxtrot. Question 7, what sport do the Harlem Globetrotters play? So, what sport do the Harlem Globetrotters play? Question 8, what is Lepidoptery better known as? So, what is Lepidoptery better known as? Question 9, in which British sport is a leather ball hit by a gloved hand? So question 9 again. In which British sport is a leather ball hit by a gloved hand? Andrew, your comments just popped up. I'll do it at the end. Finally, for this round, question 10. Which Brit came last in the 1988 Olympic ski jump finals? So, which Brit came last in the 1988 Olympic ski jump finals? Okay. So with that, we're at the end of round 2. So if you need any repeats in this round, let me know. I've had a request to spell lepidoptery from question 8, so I'm going to do that. So lepidoptery is Lepidoptery. So lepidoptery. Asked for any repeats. I will move on to round 3. So round 3, these are all TV show theme song lyrics. So I'm going to read you a snippet of a TV show theme song. You need to tell me what TV show it's from, simply. They're mostly British. There's a couple of American ones in here. And for the most part, they're not really, really recent shows. Just to give you a bit of a clue. But number 1, so which TV show has the lyrics in it? I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. So I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Question number 2. Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state. So number 2, our whole universe was in a hot, dense state. Question number 3. Stick a pony in my pocket, I'll fetch the suitcase from the van. So, stick a pony in my pocket, I'll fetch the suitcase from the van. Question 4. Close friends get to call him TC, providing it's with dignity. So close friends get to call him TC, providing it's with dignity. Question 5, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to learn how to fly high. So number 5, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to learn how to fly high. Number 6, who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? So number 6 is, who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? Song's been stuck in my head since I wrote this quiz. Number 7 is Gory Stories, We Do That, and your host, a talking rat. Number 7 again is Gory Stories, We Do That, and your host, a talking rat. Number 8 is his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. So number 8, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. Number 9, think of all the animals you've ever heard about, like rhinoceroses and tigers, cats and mink. There are lots of funny animals in all this world. Quite a long one, that one. So to repeat number 9 again, think of all the animals you've ever heard about, like rhinoceroses and tigers, cats and mink. There are lots of funny animals in all this world. Number 10, early in the morning, just as day is dawning. So number 10, early in the morning, just as day is dawning. Pardon me. Okay. With that, we are at the end of round 3, and so we're at the end of the first half of the quiz. So we're going to have a short break now. I'll give you sort of 3 minutes or so break. If you need any questions repeating from the first 3 rounds, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll come back in about 3 minutes. Of course, number 7 again. So number 7 was Gory Stories, We Do That, and your host, a talking rat. I'll give you a clue for that one. It's probably one of the most modern shows out of all the ones I've chosen for number 7. And then number 9 again. So number 9 was think of all the animals you've ever heard about, like rhinoceroses and tigers, cats and mink. There are lots of funny animals in all this world. I'll give you a clue for that one. Try and think of a word that rhymes. All right, just about a minute left now. All right, I'm going to make a start on going through the answers now. Starting as always with question 1, round one, question 1. So, starting off the general knowledge round. So, question 1: in Harry Potter, the name of the Weasleys' house is the Burrow. Number 2: the First Minister of Wales is Mark Drakeford. Number 3: there are 80 minutes in a game of rugby league. Number 4: Anne Hathaway played Fantine in the film adaptation of Les Mis. Number 5: the fruit with the scientific name Mangifera indica, or Mangifera indica, is the mango. Number 6: Boris Johnson was the mayor of London for 8 years, from 2008 to 2016. Number 7: the manager of the England men's football team is Gareth Southgate. Number 8: the first US state, if you place them in alphabetical order, is Alabama, just slightly before Alaska. But yes, it's Alabama. Number 9, a little bit of a trick question potentially. The closest star to Earth is the Sun, or Sol, it's also known as. A little bit of a trick one there. And then question 10: Margaret Thatcher died in 2013, on the 8th of April to be exact. Moving on to the sport and leisure round now. So question 1: pétanque is better known as bowls, the French version of bowls. Number 2: the chess piece that always remains on the same colour is the bishop. It moves diagonally. Number 3: there are 7 players in a netball team. So you have centre, goal attack, goal defence, wing attack, wing defence, and goalkeeper and goal shooter. So 7 positions on a team. Number 4: the 8-balled in pool is the black ball. Number 5: don't know where 9 came from. Number 5, you might use a Fosbury flop in high jump. Number 6, in Scrabble, the F is worth 4 points. Number 7, the Harlem Globetrotters are a basketball team. Number 8, lepidoptery is better known as butterfly collecting. Number 9, the British sport in which you have a gloved hand and you hit a leather ball is fives. You have an Eton version and a rugby version. And number 10, the Brit that came last in the 1988 Olympic ski jump final was Eddie the Eagle Edwards. Ryan, no, the bishop and the knight are separate things. So the bishop is the one that moves diagonally. The knight moves in like an L shape. So they are different pieces, unfortunately. No, the knight is the horse. The knight is the horse. The bishop's a different one. Okay, and then the TV show theme song lyrics. So number 1, I want to be the very best like no one ever was is in the theme song for Pokemon. Number 2, our whole universe was in a hot, dense state is from the Big Bang Theory. Number 3, stick a pony in my pocket, I'll fetch the suitcase from the van is the opening lyric of Only Fools and Horses. Number 4, close friends get to call him TC, providing it's with dignity, is Top Cat. Number 5, I'm Gonna Live Forever, I'm Gonna Learn How to Fly High is from Fame. So it started off as a film and then became a TV show. Number 6, who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, is of course Dad's Army. Just that line has been stuck in my head since I wrote the quiz. Number 7, Gory Stories, We Do That, and your host, a talking rat, is from Horrible Histories. So it was a TV show adaptation of all the books that were written for kids. Number 8, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland is from Noddy. I did discover there's 2 versions of the Noddy theme, so I've taken the lyric from the one that was easier to take the lyric from, i.e. the one that didn't have Noddy the whole way through it. Number 9, think of all the animals you've ever heard about, like rhinoceroses and tigers, cats and mink. There are lots of funny animals in all this world. But have you ever seen a panther that's pink? Is the next line. So it's from Pink Panther. Yeah, not quite as famous, that one. Most people just know the instrumental one. But yeah, that was Pink Panther. And then number 10, early in the morning, just as day is dawning, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. So yeah, Postman Pat, I couldn't help but sing that one. So there we go. So it was a bit of a mix in there, but I hope you all managed to get there. Yeah, and get a fair number of them. So there we go. That's the end of the first half of the quiz. We'll move on to the second lot of questions now. So your round 4 is geography. All capital cities based. So it's split. This round split into 2 halves. So in the first 5, I will give you the name of the capital city. You have to tell me what country it is in. And the second 5, I will give you a country and you have to tell me what the capital city is. So starting off round 4, question 1. Kuala Lumpur is the capital city of which country? So Kuala Lumpur is the capital city of which country? Number 2 is Asuncion. So number 2 is Asuncion. So it's spelled Asuncion. Because I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I think I am, but I'm not 100% sure. Number 3 is Pyongyang. So number 3 is Pyongyang. Mum, which one are you asking me to spell? Because I spelt number 2. Are you asking me to spell it again, or are you asking for the spelling of number 1 or number 3? I'll do it. I'll do it for you at the end, just to avoid confusion. Number 4 is Rabat. So 4 again is Rabat. And number 5 is Bern. So Bern. Actually, I'll repeat the spelling of number 2 now for you because we're at the end of that block of 5. So spelling for number 2 again is Asuncion. And then, okay, so now moving on to the second half of the round, essentially. So I'm going to give you a country. You have to tell me what the capital city is. So number 6 is Australia. So what's the capital of Australia? Number 7 is Finland. So Finland. Number 8 is what's the capital city of Colombia? So what's the capital of Colombia? Number 9 is Kenya. So what's the capital city of Kenya? And number 10 is Pakistan. So what's the capital city of Pakistan? Okay, so with that, we're at the end of round 4. If you want any questions repeating, then do let me know. Okay, no one's asked for any more, so I'm going to move to round 5. So round 5 is a connection round. So what these are all general knowledge questions. There's a common link between all of them, and then question 10 is going to be, what is that connection? So question number 1, which actress rose to fame for her roles in The Notebook and Mean Girls? So which actress rose to fame for her roles in The Notebook and Mean Girls? Number 2, what job title was given to the person responsible for wax and candles in a medieval household? So, what job title was given to the person responsible for wax and candles in a medieval household? Question 3, who was the White House intern whose affair with President Clinton led to his impeachment? So, who was the White House intern whose affair with President Clinton led to his impeachment? Number 4, which Israeli illusionist is most famous for bending spoons? So, which Israeli illusionist is most famous for bending spoons? Question 5, who is the lead singer of the Supremes? So, who is the lead singer of the Supremes? Question number 6, what is Microsoft's search engine called? So what is Microsoft's search engine called? Question 7, what is a baby kangaroo called? So what is a baby kangaroo called? Question number 8, which painter whose surname is Van Ryn is known by his first name? So which painter whose surname is Van Ryn is known by his first name? Um, and the spelling is Vanrijn. Again, I might not be pronouncing it correctly. um, yeah, I did think people might get this connection. As I say, if there's any questions you're having trouble with, if you manage to figure out the connection, hopefully that can then give you a hint towards what the answers might be. Number 9, which English actress, writer, and producer is best known for being the creator, writer, and star of the BBC series Fleabag? So, which English actress, writer, and producer is best known for being the creator, writer, and star of the BBC series Fleabag? Then, as I mentioned at the start, question number 10 is what connects all or part of the last 9 answers? So, what connects all or part of the last 9 answers? Okay. And with that, we are at the end of the questions for this quiz. So I'm going to give you again about a 3-minute break. So use this time to ask if you need any repeat questions, and make sure to have a look at the picture round if you haven't already had a look at it. The link's in the video description or over on the Facebook page. It's your last chance to do that as well. And we'll start going through the answers in about 3 minutes. About a minute left now. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes now. Actually, it's been a little bit over 3 minutes. So I'm going to make a start on going through the answers. So starting off with round 4, your geography round, all about capital cities. So question 1, Kuala Lumpur is the capital city of Malaysia. Number 2, Asuncion is the capital city of Paraguay. Number 3, Pyongyang is the capital city of North Korea. Number 4, Rabat is the capital city of Morocco. And number 5, Bern is the capital city of Switzerland. Number 6, capital city of Australia is Canberra. Number 7, the capital city of Finland is Helsinki. Number 8, the capital city of Colombia is Bogota. Bogota, B-O-G-O-T-A. Number 9, the capital city of Kenya is Nairobi. And question 10, the capital city of Pakistan is Islamabad. Bit of a tongue twister, is Islamabad. Moving on to the connection now. The connection round to question 1. The actress that rose to fame for her roles in The Notebook and Mean Girls was Rachel McAdams. Number 2, in a medieval household, the person who was responsible for wax and candles is called a chandler. Number 3, the White House intern whose affair with President Clinton led to his impeachment was Monica Lewinsky. Number 4, the Israeli illusionist that's famous for bending spoons is Uri Geller. Number 5, the lead singer of the Supremes is Diana Ross. Number 6, Microsoft search engine is called Microsoft Bing. They rebranded in 2020 to make it Microsoft Bing. If you've just written Bing, that's fine. You can have that. Number 7, the baby kangaroo is called Joey. Number 8, the painter whose surname is Van Ryn is known by the name Rembrandt. Number 9, the English actress, writer and producer who's created Fleabag is Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And number 10, the connection is Friends. So obviously you've got the names of all 6 of the friends in there: Rachel, Chandler, Monica, Ross, Joey and Phoebe. You've then got a couple of the surnames, Bing and Geller. And then the last one's a little bit sneaky. The Rembrandts sang the theme song. There we go. So that's your connection round. And then finally moving on to the picture round. So the pictures were all the car brands. So number 1 was the logo for Ford. Number 2 is the logo for Toyota. Number 3 is the logo for Chevrolet. Number 4 is for Alfa Romeo. Number 5 is Lamborghini. 6 is Land Rover. 7 is Volkswagen. 8 is Chrysler. 9 is Subaru. And 10 is Porsche. So there we go. that is all of your answers for this week. I've actually done that quite quickly compared to usual. I think it's because there weren't many repeats. So I hope you all enjoyed that. And yeah, I hope it's brightened up your Blue Monday a bit, made it not quite so blue. But yes, with that, I will see you all in 2 weeks' time. So don't forget, these are now fortnightly rather than weekly. So yeah, I'll see you in a fortnight. As always, if you have any suggestions for any rounds you would like to see, then do let me know. Send me a link on my Facebook page. And as I say, since it is Blue Monday, if anyone is feeling a bit blue ever, you can always give me a message. I'll always be happy to chat. But yeah, with that, I will see you all in a fortnight. Have a lovely couple of weeks. Bye, guys.